Okay, we are back. We're at the final table. Flight 1B. Eddie's joining me in the booth. We had some technical difficulties, which I hate to blame, but we just started lagging. I think we had some internet problems. So we shut down with 11 players left. Had to restart all of our equipment. Waited until they made the final table of 9. And now we're back. We're going to play down only 2 places. 7 people will advance to day 2. So I expect we'll be out of here in half hour, maybe 45 minutes. And back to the action. There is 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in level 15, which is 5,000, 10,000 with a 10,000 big blind ante. With 9 players remaining, average stack is 320,000 chips. So I'm just waiting for them to finish up on not necessarily a break. Oh, you need those. Craig needs the RFID cards. All right, let's swipe over here. I'm going to tell you the chip counts. We've got Mark in the 1 seat. He's got almost 400,000. Skylar in the 2 seat with 111,000. Kyle in the 369. Scott, 252,000 in the 4 seat. James, our good dealer, with 300,000 flat in the 5 seat. Joseph with almost 600,000. He's our chip leader. Preston, 440. Melissa, 204,000 chips. And Gary with 217,000 chips. We're going to see all of that as soon as they go live. Like I said, we've got, yes, sir, cut card. We've got 8 minutes, 43 seconds left. 9 players remaining. Playing down to 7 players in Flight 1B. Flight 1C starts tomorrow, Friday, 10 a.m. Flight 1D starts at 4 o'clock. Registration open through the break after level 8, which is 2.5 hours. We've got 8 30-minute levels. And are we ready? Not yet? All right. They're just finishing up out there. We've got 8 30-minute levels, 2 15-minute breaks for registration, and then we will start streaming again at 2:30 and 8:30 respectively. Play down to the top 10% with 72 players. We're going to play down to 7 players. I'm good.
I found 96.
You found number 96? Excellent. We lost a certificate. I was worried about it. That's $500. Good, good, good. They were doing flips, $50 flips, 10 players. Do an Omaha hand. Boom. No admin fee. And the winner gets a $500 seat into the main event. Right there it is. Super fun. We've given out over 103 of them, I think. 103, possibly more than that. I'm going to go ahead and start the stream. We are on a 10-minute delay. Eddie and I are going to sit here and talk to you for the next 10 minutes while they get ready. Oh, they had to. That's what the delay was. They had to race off a bunch of chips, and we're good to go now. So we're live. We're streaming. Just excuse me. They're just going to do the chip counts one more time. A lot of new staff in here this weekend to help us with the anticipated numbers we're going to get. Shuffle up and deal. All right, so we're on a 10-minute delay. We've got Rick in the box, one of the best. We got King backing him up. Everybody's back here. Is King pushing? Are you pushing, bud? All right. So we do not have Rick in the box. We're going to have King in the box. King's great also. We've got about 8 minutes if you guys want to ask any questions of Eddie or myself. Talk about the stream. Talk about the birthday bash. Danielle's. There it is. 150,000 guaranteed. We are well on our way to crushing that. I've got a we're betting dinner. 307 I said. You said 285. All right. So we're actually going to have about 2.5 minutes of them coloring off chips and getting exact chip counts. So you get a little sneak preview behind the curtain, which I personally like as a kind of like deleted scenes. Right. So you guys get to see deleted scenes of what goes on in the tournament. Do we guess now? Joe, guess now.
Oh yeah, we do guess.
Let's guess now. So
Joe's been waiting for this the whole night.
He's been, man. He was ready to guess yesterday.
Man, he already got a shirt. So I guess we'll get him another shirt. Maybe we'll upgrade him.
I'm not even gonna tell him my guess yet. 350K, 345. Oh, he
the chip. I don't remember what the damn game was.
Chip leader.
Who it is?
Who it is and how much?
Currently, right now?
No.
At the end.
At the end.
Oh, okay.
In like 2 people.
I gotcha.
Because right now we're at 9 people, and I'm
gonna tell y'all right now that number is low.
Low.
So
average is 320.
Yeah, we're gonna give you guys a chance to
average is 320 with 9 people left.
Now,
we're gonna lose 2 people. That 640 chips is going to be distributed amongst the remaining 7 chips. So, wow, unswallow the mic, Eddie.
I'm doing that just for you, Lego. Oh, my bad. Is that better?
Here we go. How do we sound?
Much better.
And, guys, if we're doing something wrong, let me know so I can fix it. We're doing it for you.
We're getting so much closer on the stream. We're just like little things here and there. Gosh.
Right there.
It's kind of like, I do a lot of business consulting, and a lot of businesses, when they get to a certain point, they have their growing phase first year, go through their lumps. And they get to that point where they have to hire new people. They got to, they got to stretch the limit kind of thing in terms of incurring additional costs to get to that next level. That's literally where we're at right now. Mm-hmm. We're so close. That's a much better guess, Joe.
490.
Joe, 490.
Facebook check. Can you see the chat? No, I can't. Try Twitch.
No, so we can see the chat on the multi-stream chat.
I know. I was teasing her.
Oh.
Because before I restarted, we couldn't see any Facebook. There was a lot of Facebook comments that I didn't see any until Adam tagged us. And then I went back and looked and saw I missed a bunch of them. And so I restarted everything. I don't know what the problem was.
Deboot?
I have a hint of what the problem was. I had logged out of Facebook. I'm not positive that's what the problem was, but I think that's what it was. And I had to log back in. But I want to log out because when I'm gone, I don't want people to randomly sit at this computer. I don't want Frankie from Next Gen going through all my chats. I honestly don't care. I don't have any privacy.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need that. I was like,
go ahead. If you want to bore yourself, if you need some reading material to go to sleep, go through my chats. It's pretty boring. Except for my group chat with all my traveling dealers. Tammy knows that one. That'll keep you awake at night. Tammy and Tom are both in that one. Tammy, Tom, Ben, Mike, David. Got all my travel.
Oh my God, I'm yawning on the stream. Didn't realize what camera was on. Yeah.
There, I did it for you. No, you don't feel bad. Chat is not boring. It is not boring. It's exciting.
I agree. It's so much better when I'm not by myself.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you're sitting here just by yourself, looking at the TV, just talking to the TV, wondering what you're doing alone.
Yeah, when I ran the VPIP game while you were out, I was just like,
I'm never leaving again. I can't leave.
Dude.
Man, you guys messed up so much stuff.
Yeah, we did. You know what? I'll be honest with you. That was actually a very good learning experience and a good
was.
come to Jesus, a good come to Jesus experience. Because it's like,
It's kind of like the first time I go to the gym, and I go, I'm in shape, and then I go to the gym and go, get my ass kicked,
Get
and
your
go,
ass
holy cow, I thought I was in shape. I can't do this. Sold a stream production through Facebook. LOL, we're going to Florida soon. Eric, I got you back. All right. Another LOL from Pedro. He sold a stream production through Facebook. We're going to Florida soon.
I'm not sure what that means. But
I'm not sure what that means either.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. I'm not sure. So, Pedro, are you saying that you set up a stream in Florida that you want me to go to and stream? Is that what you're saying? Or nothing to do with us, and you're just going to go do that, and good job.
Oh, I keep on forgetting the camera's on. Yeah.
Camera's on.
I still remember the first time I ate in here, even though after that time, I was told that you're not allowed to eat in here. Now I haven't done that since. But anyway, I forgot the camera was on, and I took a bite. And then Carrie Ryan in the chat's like, that was a really big bite. And I'm like, I turned it off. It was pretty funny.
I love it. Lego's going to Florida next week. I'm going to Florida in January.
For a Daytona?
Daytona Beach.
Gotcha. Bring me with you.
Come with, man. It's a good tournament. And they only want me to stream the final table.
So you're just going to go for one day?
I'm going to go for 6 days because it takes me 2 days to get there.
Oh, you're going to drive?
I have to bring my stuff.
Oh, that
They don't have stuff.
makes sense.
So
you're going to take this stuff down?
no. This isn't my stuff.
Oh, this is our stuff.
This is your stuff.
Oh.
And but I have this exact stuff in my trailer.
Okay.
That I use to go around the country.
I gotcha.
So I have to pack up all my stuff,
Right.
drive to Daytona Beach. Just 2 days to get there. In Florida, they do have a gaming commission, so I have to set up everything on Thursday so they can come in and test it on Friday and approve it. Now I sit and do nothing Saturday and Sunday, and then stream Monday, tear it all down, drive back home Monday, Tuesday. So I'm gone for 6 days for 4 hours of work. I mean, 4 hours of stream, but it's a ton of work setting everything up, tearing everything out. I was talking to somebody today that a lot of these guys, Mike, Dave, Tammy, Tom, a bunch of traveling dealers, dealt in Iowa.
Okay.
When I was running the MSPT and streaming, and I would roll in every Wednesday and set up, and then I'd stream the final table on Sunday and tear everything down on Sunday. And I said that's one of the best things about having a home to go to,
right,
is I don't have to tear all this down. Imagine tearing all this down every weekend and then putting it all back together next weekend. That was the worst part of the job. I mean, I love the job, but the worst part was tearing everything down, packing it up, putting it back together.
It would totally make sense if you were there for the streaming the whole week.
Right. That's what I said. I'm like, as long as I'm there, getting me there is the hard part.
Right.
Once I'm there, put me to work. I'll stream Saturday, Sunday. I'll stream day ones. Let's go. And they're like, no, just final table's all we want. I'm like, oh, I gotta charge you for the week.
Right.
So I'll go sit on the beach for a couple days and fly my wife down. That's what I did in July. It's nice. All right, we got 6 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and hit the live stream. And just as a reminder, we've got about 2.5 minutes of them doing chip counts and coloring up. So that's what we're going to do right now. They just realized they still have the
I may go
standard
Lego.
deck. Somebody need a room for February WSOP in Pompano?
I'm debating or not whether just to go back on the tournament scene. That's Elio there, one of our new assistant tournament directors, kind of throwing himself in the fire, helping us out. And again, thank you for the viewers that are tuning in this late after midnight on a Thursday. I guess it's not technically Thursday, it's technically Friday now.
Friday morning.
Friday morning. I got to be, I'm not going to fire at 10 a.m., that's for sure.
Right. We got 6 Killer in the 9 seat. We got Skyler in the 2 seat. All right, let's go with chip counts again really quickly. So we've got Mark in the 1 seat, 397,000.
400K, we rounded them up.
Yeah, 400. Okay, because we got rid of the one case.
Yeah.
Okay, 400K. Skylar's got 110. Kyle's got 370 in the 3 seats. Scott in the 4 seats got 250. James in the 5 seats got 300 flat. Joseph right next to him has 600. He's a chip leader. Preston with 440. Melissa in the 8 seat with 205. And Gary in the 9 seat with just 220,000 chips. Rick is tapping out. We're going to get King tapping in.
Rick doing all the hard work in terms of helping with the color up and whatnot.
We got Craig. Hey, shout out to Craig for busting ass all day.
Dude, he crushed
until the stream messed up on us.
And did you figure out what you think? Do you know what you think?
I have no idea. I restarted everything and now it works beautifully. So I'm not sure what happened. We lost Facebook and everything was glitching. And
do you think in between flights, instead of keeping the computer on, just like turning it off and then
shut it all off? Yeah.
Shut it off.
We'll do that just to refresh everything.
Because well, tomorrow with the bigger flights, instead of having an hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll probably have hour 45 minutes to an hour tomorrow. Because I would anticipate 100 or so making the first flight players. And here we go. Card's going to be in the air soon. King back in the box, one of our best dealers here, specifically when it comes to the live stream.
Trained well on the live stream.
And I think that's one of the things we're going to put into place starting next week. Put together a quote-unquote production live stream team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, we ran everybody through training.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they're qualified.
Right.
That's like they took driver's class. They took the driver's training class, but they haven't been on I-35 yet. We don't want them. Yeah.
This is definitely I-35 on
We
the
don't want them on I-35 right now. This is not the time to learn how to do it.
Right. You know how many people have said, I said, you just stand there and you press buttons.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
this is easy.
Okay. And let us know, viewers in the chat, what you think about these new graphics. I think the only thing that I don't like on the bottom right where it says Poker House Live, it just looks really like generic. But I like the skins for each player's profile.
I like that.
Yeah.
Skylar puts it all in the button with King Queen. Gary's got a decision to make. It's half his stack with King and Jack.
Yeah, gonna have to lay it down. Still has about 20 big blinds.
It's
Oh, we need to figure out who. It's actually only going to be between Joe and Steve. They were the only ones that guessed.
Well, we have to wait until it's done.
Oh yeah. So for those of you in the chat, the final remaining 9, we're gonna cut down to 7. Let us know who you think the chip leader is going to be. Again, chip counts are about to come up, and what you think their chip count's going to be. So there you go. Take a look at it really quickly. Joseph with 600K. Skylar will give Joe and Steve a chance for redemption.
Steve says 580. Joe said 490. So I dig the graphics. I love the size bump for the stack count under their name. Yes, I like that.
Lego, what do you think about having all the whole cards up versus just having it fold? I get mixed bags.
I prefer one at a time.
I agree.
I do see the argument for having all of them pop up so you can see the train wreck, quote unquote.
Right.
But I prefer, like, oh, he's got jacks, and then, oh my gosh, he's got kings.
Right.
And, you know, the excitement. Like right now, I see, oh, Preston's got pocket 3s, Mark's got ace king suited, Scott's got pocket 5s, and I see all that, and I would rather be surprised, like Christmas morning.
With these graphics, with them being bigger, at least from this perspective, just having to like look at all the hands.
Yep.
Preston with pocket 3s opening the 25K 2.5x.
Gets Scott off the hook with his pocket 5s.
Yeah, Mark 3 betting.
Preston does fold. Mark takes it down with the third best hand.
Yeah, BTL says he likes one at a time. Maybe we'll change that tomorrow.
Add suspense. So the downside of one at a time is if the action tracker goes too fast, and there's Craig yawning on the stream.
Yeah,
it's been a long day, man. We've been here all day. I like the cards. It flashes way too fast to run through the cards.
I agree.
But when they're folding, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like if they're folding, I don't care what they folded so much. But you're right. A lot of times, if the action tracker goes too fast, you can't even see what they folded. It's just like boom, 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 and all you see are dead cards. So, so that's the argument for having them all at once.
7 fold, 8 fold,
I wonder if there's like a medium where we can do like 3 at a time or something.
1 fold,
That would be. You know what?
I think it's like kind of all or nothing,
3 fold.
right? I think Eric's gonna try.
I'm gonna check something out. You guys tell me what happens in 10 minutes. Well, actually, I'm gonna be here to watch what happens in 10 minutes.
Scott all in on the button with ace-7 offsuit, getting 22 big blinds in.
All right,
Just need to lose 2 more players.
All right, so I changed it in 10 minutes. It's gonna show the action on and whoever's next.
Oh.
So it won't just show the action on, it'll show action on and the next person instead of everybody at once. So it's a little bit, instead of just 1, 1, 1, it goes
Interesting.
2, 2, 2.
So probably need to change that graphic up the top left. Put across to
It's a little dark.
right?
Yeah.
You know, we changed to this specific skin midstream last stream.
Yep.
So Steve changing to Joseph at 580.
There we go.
Okay.
I like names with it.
Again, for those of you in the chat giving us some giveaways, hold on, get into that. Kyle with the Queen Jack offsuit and the hijack gonna open 3x.
6 fold, 7 fold.
Joseph's putting in some tight folds there. He's folding pairs that are 3s and 5s and stuff like that. I mean, it's not really tight folds, but he's kind of handcuffed with his stack size and people raising, and
Right.
we're not deep enough to set mine yet. Boom. BT loves the color coordination we've got going on. Red and black. Let's go. I was just going to ask if we've been seeing the clock, and there it is. 9 players left out of 72. Kyle with ace king. He's got a real hand up there. Joseph with king jack on the button. Let's see what Mark makes at 25K from early position. 3 bet from Kyle.
Jack 10 offsuit that early in position. Don't like to see opens at this level. Too much action behind.
What do you make it? 25? 2.5?
Yeah, make 2.5.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Come in for a raise, and
I mean, it's definitely an open fold type scenario.
no, I think he played it just about perfectly.
At this stage, yeah, he's got 40 big blinds.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to open Jack 10 offsuit, you're definitely going to want to open it in a later position versus early position with so much action behind. But again, pretty much just a 2.5x.
Well, he's targeting a bunch of these smaller stacks that are gonna fold.
Joseph going to use his chip stack. Opening a suited king. And again, suited kings in late position are considered premium type hands.
So if you follow me on Facebook, we were playing in Vegas last week, and I was down to like 2 big blinds, and I just shoved all in with king 3 suited and got 5 callers. They checked it down, and I paired my 3 on the turn to win.
Yahtzee.
I recorded it, I videoed everything, and it was fun. I'm like, what do you guys call? And they all started mucking, and I did not prevent them from mucking. I just let them muck.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, no, let them muck, let them muck. You know, tournament rules. The dealer should have forced them to reveal their cards, but everybody mucked, and I didn't stop them. I don't care what you called me with. Go ahead and fold.
Kyle and plus one going to open King 10 offsuit. Definitely when it comes back to Gary, he's probably going to ship it. Ooh, just going to call.
Playing it sneaky.
Yeah, but I'd rather get my, maybe he doesn't want to put his chips at risk there.
A horrible flop for him.
Again, that's why I think ripping it there. Kyle, the hand that he has here, should be c-betting his range. Interesting. Yeah, going to check. It's definitely a board.
What do you think about that fake bet, that pump fake? Like, hey, I'm going to bet. Oh, I'm not going to. Oh, he did call anyway.
Dangerous board to be calling on with jacks. Now, the board pairing reduces some Queen X combos.
Now he leads out. Oh, very interesting, Gary.
Got a timing tell from Gary there. Don't want to talk about it on the stream. Don't want to give away my reads.
That worked. That worked. So, very interesting line, Gary. Had I been watching this at the table, I'm never putting you on 2 jacks right there.
Right.
Lines are up, guys.
And definitely should have done what he did in post flop, checking the flop, because that's a board that definitely
crushes
favors
a razor. Yeah.
That falls into the +1's opening range.
He just hit right between what he had.
Yeah. An interesting lead on the turn.
Yeah,
the board pairs queen. If he had a queen, he probably may want to slow play that a little bit, try to extract some additional value. Maybe potentially worried that he would have checked behind. Kyle would have checked behind the 3 seat.
Yeah, here's how I thought it would have played out. Check, call, check, bet, river. It would have made more sense to me, but leading the turn didn't make sense.
Yeah, it was
unique
a weird line.
It was a weird line. It worked out for him. He picked up the chips. So kudos to Six Killer. And I mentioned this on the stream earlier when he was on here. He shipped a tournament like 2 weeks ago here. I don't remember if it was a Thursday night $200 buy-in or if it was the Friday night bounty tournament. I think it might have been the bounty tournament. What am I looking at?
No, I was just pointing at the clock.
Oh,
yeah,
got it.
Gotcha.
I see now. I thought you were motioning to this certificate that Min found. We'd lost a $500 certificate, and when I say we, Min lost, Min lost a $500 certificate, and he came back and found it. It's didn't matter because we knew they're all serial numbered. So if it showed up, we would know that was the missing one. But he found it. I didn't even. He just said, "Hey, found it," and so I don't even know where it was. It's probably in the cart or something. Mark with pocket nines. That's a real hand. On the button. Might look like a steal, but Skylar and Kyle, 8-6 suited with 100. Basically 7 big blinds. He's not going to do anything. 7. Preston makes it 35,000 with a suited queen. Abby Girl, Texas 07 says, I felt it 6 killer twice last weekend. Sick brag. Yeah.
Mark 3 betting on the button. Good sizing there.
Just min clicks it.
Yeah. And again, as the blind levels increase and stack depth decreases, 3 decreases. Sorry, I'm a little tired. 3 bet sizing, 4 bet sizing doesn't need to be your standard 3x, 4x type.
We've only been here 16 hours. Why are you tired?
God. I've been here 16 hours. I've been here 13 hours. I got here right. Actually, I've been here about 12. I got here about 12:15. Had the pack. Staying in a hotel this weekend.
Motel 6 across the street?
I ain't staying at Motel 6. Ain't nothing wrong with Motel 6, but I just...
you're too bougie.
Yeah, not even bougie. It's just not staying at Motel 6.
I stayed at Motel 6 when I'm in South Dakota pheasant hunting. Total different experience, though.
I'm really weird when it comes to hotels. The rooms have to be inside the hotel versus like having an outside
door.
I feel safer.
I like the outside door when we have the dogs with.
That makes sense. There's nothing wrong with Hotel 6, Tammy. I know that's where you and Tom are staying. I personally won't stay at a Motel 6.
She's not even listening to us.
Yes, she is. Touche. My bad. Maybe she's not.
She was like, hey, now about something else.
Blind versus blind scenario.
Scott with pocket eights. Calls. What do you think? I don't hate the blind call. He's really underrepresenting his hand. He can evaluate.
Wow, what a flop.
This
Crowd
is-
flopping bottom pair.
This is not a horrible flop for Scott. With Alana says, that's my brother. Go Joe Sebring. All right.
Nothing there for Kyle.
I think Scott just calls it down. I think Kyle missed a flop on the bet.
Oh, and a snap call. Good call.
If I lead pre-flop and I flop a pair and a flush draw,
I'm triple.
I'm definitely slamming that board
I'm definitely triple barreling, by the way.
for sure. He lost that hand when he checked the flop.
Yeah, if you're going to be the pre-flop guesser on that board when you flop bottom pair with an over and the second nut flush draw and backdoor Broadway straight draws, ooh, I'm definitely piling in the money.
Bernie Burns says, that's my mom. Go Melissa.
You know what? Your mom has done a really, really great job. At one point in the stream when she was on the feature table, and I don't recall how many, it was definitely more than 18 at one point. Because I think there were still at 3 tables, maybe 6, 7-handed. She had got down to like 9, 10 big blinds. It just chipped away. Now she only has 12 big blinds, but she's definitely put herself in a spot to make day 2.
15,000 come in, guys.
Tom says, thanks, Eddie. Tell all those angry players where we're staying. He didn't tell him his room 307.
Oh, got him.
They'll have to guess. But we did work out a, if you're traveling, we're going to work out a
Hotel partnership deal?
hotel partner with
Good for them.
with Motel 6 right across the street. If you just need a place to sleep and then walk across the street to play.
I need something with breakfast.
I don't eat motel breakfast. And I call you bougie. Nothing against nothing. They both have king high. Kyle has one out. The spade, 3 of spades, and 3 of clubs have both been folded.
See if anybody used that ace as a scare card. Yeah.
Well, it was Kyle could use it because he raised pre-flop. Check, check.
That's true,
It
Tammy.
worked.
It's walking across the street.
Yep. And
That's not that I don't like Motel 6. I just...
they have the best gas station tacos right next
No,
door.
the gas station tacos at that Chevron are dope.
Dude,
Super dope.
when I moved down here 6 weeks ago, and I think it was, I don't remember who it was, Mike maybe, or maybe Min asked if I wanted a gas station taco, and I laughed thinking they were kidding. Like, hey, you want to eat a hot dog from the gas station? No, of course not.
No,
And they're like, no, this is legit. It's a, it's the gas station tacos across the street are very good. They're authentic.
Melissa under +1. Probably going to get it in.
Bernie, mom's got ace queen suited.
Oh, wow. She's at
Oh, Gary 6 killer right behind her with jacks.
I kind of like
This
the
is
action
the
behind.
flip. Oh, so you see what we're doing now?
Yeah. This is the
Boom.
action behind.
Yeah. It's action on and one hand behind, so we don't see all of them. Boom.
Oh, my
wow.
God, what's
This is,
go-
2 10s. This is why I love this. Ace queen, jack, 10, 10.
Oh, he just calls?
He flats. Mark is going to get. Oh, an ace jack. What a.
And he
train wreck.
re-rips.
Skylar's going to get away from it now.
What's Melissa going to do?
Call.
I think she has to call based off stacked pot ratio
Oh,
and, her-
7's folded.
and implied odds.
I mean, we're on
Yeah.
the bubble, right?
Oh, boy.
Now what does Gary do?
I don't know. With all this action behind. Yeah.
Oh, right. I know, Gary. 6 killer. Oh, my goodness.
Yahtzee.
You gotta fold jacks.
I think
now,
you
right?
have to. I think you have to fold jacks.
With a raise, and I mean, wow. Hi, Alana. How are you doing? We'll see you tomorrow.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, she's works out here in the cage.
Oh, I knew that. I'm so tired.
What a first hand after the adjustment. I know, right? Wow. This is exactly what we talk about. I
think if he rips it,
yeah, he shows jacks and folds the best hand.
Jacks.
I mean, all right, we need
Coin flip scenario.
Yeah, we need an ace, a queen, or a 10, or we got to go.
Yeah, well, those jacks full is going to block. It's double blocking Broadway draw from Melissa. Also double blocking straight draws from Mark. But classic coin flip. I don't recall seeing an ace folded. Did you? Was there a queen folded also?
I don't know. I saw pocket sevens get folded.
Gotcha.
It just went around so fast. In 6 killers, it's like, dang it. God, I could have tripled up.
Yeah, I think if you want to sneak into the bubble, it's a...
Yeah, it's 8 deuce 9. So
Fine,
the
hot
ace
board.
of clubs was folded. The other outs are all live. She's got 5 outs twice. This is what it looks like.
Oh, wow. Drawn super thin. Mark turning open-ender. And
Deuce, jacks win. Melissa's eliminated in
ninth.
Ninth place.
Eighth place. So just misses out on making day 2.
No, she's ninth place. She's
Yes,
ninth
you're
place.
right.
So now we
taking
we
7.
are on the bubble now.
We're taking 7.
We're taking 7.
Right.
So, yeah, that pocket sevens folded. I mean, sevens was an easy fold after that.
From an ICM
The
perspective.
jacks was very hard. Melissa's got ninth place now. We are on the stone bubble for advancing to day 2 in the money.
Right.
And none of these players bagged 1A. So far we have 0 people with that 3K bonus. Parking lot hand. Oh, Mark with the pocket aces. 15 to call.
One raise to 45,000.
45,000. Skylar folds.
3 folds.
Kyle folds.
5 folds. 6 folds. 7 folds.
Scott, James, Joseph, Preston. Everybody's folding around.
He said you'll see it on TV. You'll
What
see it in
a
person.
waste of pocket aces. Just min clicks it and everybody folds. Yeah, I changed it to 2 at a time. Do you like that, Tammy?
Do my job, Gary. Can I do my job?
I didn't like to see everything at once, and I didn't like seeing only 1 at a time, so I changed it to 2 at a time. Tell me, guys, what you think about that. Excuse me. Yeah, Eddie and I both got sick at the same time. Coughing, stuffy, headache. Kim Stone went to the store and bought $145 worth of medicine for us. We've been hammering
2 raises.
the vitamin C and stuff like that. So we're feeling great now. Skylar with ace jack in early position. He's going to raise it to, I mean, he's basically all in. Pocket jacks is going to put him all in.
5 folds. 6
It's
folds.
going to fold around,
9 folds.
and we just saw ace get folded. Skylar with ace jack. He's up against the jack. What are we doing? Oh, boom. Got
For
Eddie
the
back
for
in
the
booth.
record, Lego, that is not me coughing. That is Eric.
Oh, I'm coughing roughly. I quit smoking back in 95.
They had cigarettes back then.
Yeah, we had to roll our own.
They're all your own.
We had to. We had to.
Oh my.
We had to harvest our own tobacco back then.
Yeah, here we are. This is for the bubble.
Yep. All right.
Skylar needing an ace and an ace
Yeah.
only. Drawing
the,
very thin, only
Ace
has
of
2
Diamonds
outs,
was full.
live outs.
Trey, and he wraps the table, says, good game. I played as best as I could with what I had. That was it. He was number 8. We are advancing,
Good meeting, Scotty.
and
Is that it?
that's it. We're done. DON.
Wow,
let's,
we finished at 1 o'clock. This is early. I was mentally ready.
All right, so Mark 770,
So
Joseph 560. Mark was 770,
On my TV time.
and thank you, Craig, popping in here. He waited for the 10 minutes for us to get done,
I don't disagree with you, Lego.
and because you do smoke.
Yeah.
That was the joke. All right, they're shutting down. I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna turn that off. I know I'm coughing horribly.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this final table, getting us down to the final 7 that bag and tag to make the day 2.
13 advanced.
13 advances between Flight 1A, Flight 1B. Again, already have $56,000 in the prize pool. Look at hopefully get that guarantee tomorrow night. If not, definitely Saturday morning for sure. So it's gonna be close.
What? Yeah,
There's probably gonna be another.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, so 160.
Are you doing math?
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Counting tax season is done. We're not doing any
So
more
60.
math.
There was about 135 players through the first flight. If we get 200 and some change, because it's gonna be close. I think if we don't make it tomorrow night, we'll be about 15K away from the 150K. So
My wife just texted me a picture of the microphone. Says, "What is hanging down from your rafters?"
she can see the mics.
Yeah, the mics are right there. Right
Oh
there.
yeah.
See that right at the top of the screen?
I'll adjust the camera tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
There's
Again,
the other one right up there.
Yeah.
Dink. There it is. Dink. Quit looking at the top of the screen. Look at the players.
Yeah.
Focus, woman.
and I think part of the reason is because
We're zoomed out so
we're zoomed out. But we want to make sure we get everybody in there.
right. And especially when the next gen boys are playing their
The
stand-up
game.
game, and you want to see them standing up.
Versus just their
So
just
see
their
that
head.
up in the right corner.
Yeah.
That's annoying
Can we
for
co-
her.
What would happen if we try to raise it? I mean, I wouldn't do it tomorrow, but
We could raise it, but if we get the
Too high?
more we raise it, we're going to pick up the ambient noise from the room instead of these guys. I would rather lower it, honestly.
right.
But we need to zoom in. Actually, what I want to do, Chris Larkin is an audio guy, and he gave me some tips on putting some baffling, whatever it is.
Right.
He knows the words around the structure to keep out.
To keep out the ambient noise from the outside.
Yeah, keep the outside noise outside and focus on the inside noise. That's it, man. Anything else?
Oh, again, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back again live tomorrow, 2:30ish, 2:45ish for Flight 1C.
2:30 cards in the air. We're on 10-minute delay, so you'll see us at 2:40. That's it. And you're going to be playing, so you won't be here. I'll be here.
Hopefully.
Craig will be here. Min will be here. Big Mike will be here. Little Mike will be here.
If I am not still in the tournament after close of registration, I will be back in the booth. So,
I like your shot. I mean, you just got a $50 discount on a seat.
yep.
That's 3 of them now. Are you going to fire them all at once?
No.
Just rapid fire?
It depends. Like, if I bust out like level 6 and I still have 50, 60 big blinds, I'll refire.
Right.
But if it's like a level before it and I'm only going to come back to 18, it doesn't make sense. 20 big blinds or so.
Right.
I mean, I don't mind firing with 20 big blinds because I can navigate.
Joe says, did I win again?
Joe, did you win again?
Let me
Actually,
scroll back.
he didn't go over. So yeah, I think he did. He did win again.
I'm scrolling back.
He got 580.
Steve said 580. What was the winner? 600.
I don't remember.
It was 600 something. So Steve wins with his 580 guess. Joseph at 580. Steve said Joseph at 580.
Are they both at 580?
No, that's Steve said it, and then Steve said it again.
So who's 580?
Steve said 580, and then he said Joseph at 580. He added the player Joseph at 580.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So I think Steve wins this one because it wasn't Joseph. Joseph was second place.
But did he pick the player? I don't even remember.
Well, he picked Joseph.
Okay.
Joe said 490. Steve said 580. I mean, it would have been. You might want to keep. Hold on, we got more text coming in. I had 490. Oh, he prices right at him.
Yeah.
All the cool people are coming. Come on into Poker House Dallas. I don't see the 490. Let me look and see. I'm gonna scroll back. I see. Oh yeah. You said 490. Joseph said 580. The winner was the chip leader was 600. Right?
I have to double check. I don't even know.
I don't know. We'll scroll back.
I do have your
Yeah, 490.
stuff written down.
If the chip leader was less than 579, you win. If he was more than 580, you got second place in a two-man race.
We only had two. I need to come up with some fun games. So for tomorrow in the chat, whoever's in the booth, if it's going to be me, hopefully it's not me.
Hopefully it's not you.
Hopefully
I don't
it's
want
not.
you in here. As much as I
Yeah.
like having you in here, I don't want you in here. Maybe me and Matt will do it.
That'd be fun.
It'd be good times.
So
All right.
we're going to be tuning
Thanks.
out.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening, morning. See you soon.